And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. I'm your host, Nick Legato. Oh man, I'll tell you, we've gone a long way, but we still got a long way to go, which doesn't help. But we're getting there, I'd say we're 70%, 75% through the world. I mean, we've got almost every character that is out there. Except for one I can think of off the top of my head. I haven't looked at the character list in a while. Ugh. Yeah, but we're only missing one or two characters at the most. And actually, it was really just the one. We even got a secret character a couple episodes back. So, you know, all in all, you know, there can't be too much left over. We know of a couple of neat places here and there that we still got to explore. Some things we haven't done yet, but we'll get it figured out. Obviously here is Gung Ho, who apparently with Stragus helped fight something called the Hideon back in the day. And there's apparently more to it than meets the eye. You want to make sure you have at least Rome with you. Rome's going to be a pretty good powerhouse, though, I'll tell you that. She's got Tri-Talk and all three level 3 elemental spells on her, which is good. And getting her flare is not a bad idea either. But you know what? She doesn't have Shadow on her, so I decided to throw Shadow on. She doesn't, you know, that last battle was kind of embarrassing not to have the, you know, ability to cast Vanish or Float. And they're mage characters who really should be able to do that, which is pretty sad in a way. So I was a little embarrassed in a way, just sitting there going, oh my god, it's Setzer is the one who's saving the day? Jesus. We're in trouble now. Yeah. It's like getting caught with your pants down in front of a room full of women and then, you know... Actually, that's not that embarrassing. That's kind of cool. And it's a regular sleep. Because we have been getting the Shadow Dreams out of randomly now that I have Shadow in the party, so... I take no chances. It was a good heal up. Now let's keep moving. Alright, let's take our flying ship of shame here. Let's go here. This dungeon is annoying as concentrated sin, you know. If you've ever had really bad diarrhea, that's what this cave is. It's really bad diarrhea. These are teleport stones. Now, this chest here, I'm hungry, and so on. You need to feed him. You need to feed him, what is it, 21 coral? And it has to be exactly 21. And if it's more or less than that, you gotta talk to him and restart it again. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, and it's retarded. And there's nothing good other than this enemy here in this tunnel. But there is a reason to do this. It shall all be explained. It shall all be described. But for whatever reason, there's no real reason to... Oh, I farted. Leave the dungeon. Ah, I feel better now. Alright. Yeah, again, there's no reason to ever leave the dungeon. So don't do it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste too much time, you know, leaving the dungeon or anything. I mean, again, this place is not really impressive. And the enemies here are not... I wouldn't say they're a joke. Oh, damn it. I wouldn't say they're a joke. Please kill everything. I wouldn't say they're a joke. It's just... I mean, the enemies here are not impressive. I don't believe there's any treasure here other than the coral pieces, which aren't treasure anyway. And outside of that, damn you, send me to where I want to go. Thank you. Outside of that, is this whole place is random. Displayer. So, because of the randomness of this locale, there is no way to generally get the impression of how long you're going to be here. You could be here, you know, 10 minutes, you could be here an hour, you could be here... but I heard someone spending like 3 hours here because he couldn't get 21 coral. It kept getting like 22 and 20 or 19 or whatever. So yeah, that's one piece of coral right there. That represents one piece of coral. And so you're constantly running around like a retard with your head cut off doing this. Yeah, like I said, not a lot of fun. This is one of those dungeons that has almost no real use behind it other than to annoy you. You know, this is going to be where I start bashing some of the things about Final Fantasy VI, which is unfortunately easy to do. It is the buggiest game probably in RPG history. It is probably the buggiest game in video game history. So that's 6. So it's, you know, this game, when it came out, it was like, there's so many things that you do in this game. Literally. Lots and lots and lots of things that you can do. 7. So there's a lot of things that you can do in this game that you can't really... All these side quests, all these bonus things, all these bonus ideals. There's so much stuff involved in this game. It's just beyond me. 8 coral. Though I might have though it may have reset now because of what I just did. Damn it. So anyway, like I was saying, it goes back to the realization that a lot of the, you know, side quests, a lot of the stuff that you can do, that you can opt to do in this game, which you don't have to do, was like never I swear, they never tested. They never tested it. They didn't look for a lot. It's very buggy compared to other Final Fantasy titles. I mean, you know, even 7 has the infamous item doubling trick, and, you know, but this game has glitches left and right. It's got all kinds of weird things about it. I mean, the Psycho Cyan rip. I mean, there's so many different things that are wrong with this game. And they remade it twice. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 13. They remade it twice, and each time I've seen I played both remakes, and I was not impressed. They didn't really fix anything. It was more like a port. Yeah, the translation was cleaned up, which is something they did promise the players. Was they cleaned up the translation. They kind of got a lot of their stories straight with a lot of the characters. But they still left a lot of stuff out. I mean, they didn't release the fact that Edgar was a frickin' pervert. Instead of a ladies' man, he's really a pervert in this game. I mean, there's a lot of contradictions. Even when they remade it, people were unhappy. They were sitting there going, "Oh my God, this remake is worse than the original," because now they're trying to sugarcoat some of it. And then they didn't even they didn't fix some of the glitches. They fixed some of the bugs that they kind of were told about and knew about. They did fix those. I'm not going to say they didn't. That would be a lie. They did go out of their way and fix those, but there still were a lot of bugs in it. Insane amounts of bugs. And it was like, they kind of failed. And it's one of these games. This is a game that I think, if they remade it, number one, it would be incredibly hard. It would be incredibly hard. But it would be incredibly fun. Which I think they don't think about when they think about remaking this game. Like they remade Final Fantasy IV. I think they remade Final Fantasy IV because it's straightforward. It doesn't get any more straightforward than that. You can't really mess remaking that up because it wasn't really a buggy game initially, in my opinion. I think Final Fantasy IV had its issues and its bugs and stuff, but it wasn't really buggy. Anyway, so when we come back, enough of my rant. I'm sorry I ranted for so long. I do hope you stopped listening to this rant at some point. So next time let's play... I'm sorry, we're not done yet. We're gonna get to Hideon here because there's not much we can really do right now other than walk around in circles and pick up coral chests, I'm sorry. So we'll see you when we get all that crap done. There we go. Jeez, like, again, one of those incidences right here, it's like pulling teeth, man, I'll tell you. Damn bastard. That's Hideon! Whatever it wants to be called. Rick James, I don't care. I'm just glad I'm fighting it for a change. Now, there is a certain presence that is required here. We need to kill off all of the Hideonites, or the little ones anyway, in order to get Strago's ultimate summon, which is really the only reason we came here. There's not much reason outside of that. Oh no. Not good. Ow! Luckily it hit somebody that's not affected by that. So obviously this invisible skill is not going to help us any longer. But float, no, not even float's going to help. Son of a bitch. Just because I can. You know, just because you can do something doesn't always mean you should, but sure, why not? Oh, motherfucker. God damn it. Burn in hell already? I really don't have much. You know what? Enough games, enough playing with this fool and his little henchman. Come on, Strago. Anytime, bud. By the power of Grayskull! Hopefully I don't kill Hideon with this in the process. It blocked. Like I said, we want to stay as high up in HP as we can for the moment. Oh my, I was gonna say, that little bastard better not still be alive. That's not what I wanted. Wait. Yes, Grand Train! Yeah, whatever. Doesn't look as cool as I thought, as you would think, though. I mean, it looks cool for this game, but whatever. Alright, let's heal ourselves all back up. Now, the trick with Grand Train is he's weak against fire and Pearl, but we don't really have any Pearl, unless you brought a Mog or Edgar with Jump. But he is weak, ironically. No, not ironically, really. I guess it's just by chance. He is weak against, and I cannot find it for the life. Well, there's that. But he is weak against Earth. Fortunately, we have no way of casting Earth spells, or at least not that I can find. Let's try talking. We'll just hit him with everything we got then. As you can see, that fire spell was sufficient. Very sufficient, actually. Yeah, none of us have anything that's really that fabulous. Not fabulous. Well, we could throw. Do I have it here? No, I got rid of it. Because I could throw gravity. One time, gravity rod might actually be useful. I have no Earth stuff here, but I could use Big Guard, but it's already near the end of the battle anyway. I was right on with that, too. It's right near the end of the battle anyway. Why bother? So anyway, that is the battle with Hideon. Some people call him Hideon or Haydn. He's not the composer. But we learned Grand Train, which is what we really came here. Like I said, this is what we really came here for. So, if you want to you can steal the Thornlet from it. I've actually done this once. It is a piece of crap as an item, but I'm sure it has its uses. Probably something you could do in the Colosseum. Hideon, you're lying! Lying! He is lying. Well, there you go. Yep. Oops. Oh, they're fine. You little lying bastard. And so apparently they stay up all night getting drunk, making good jokes, telling stories, you know. Yeah. Oh my god, he's such a fucking bladdermouth. Yes. That a girl. Took him a while to figure that out. So anyway, on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy, we're gonna heal up and either go to the Colosseum or tackle a few side tasks that we could do. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. But either way, we'll see you then.